Hello viewers and welcome to another Doctor Who episode review. Today I'm reviewing the Macra Terror, which is a completely missing story. However, I have watched the newly animated DVD release, and it's a 4-part story which ran from the 11th of March to the 1st of April of 1967, starring of course Patrick Troughton as the Doctor, Annie Quills as Polly, Michael Craze as Ben Jackson and Fraser Hines as Jamie McCrimmon. And the story is written by Ian Stewart Black. Now, this was the first time I watched it, and I was initially going to watch the black and white version because, you know, all of the 60s stories are black and white, and I thought, I'll just watch it in black and white. However, I did watch it in colour. I haven't watched the black and white one. I just thought I'd give the colour. Just give it a go, just to see how it was. And I thought it was very, very, very good. I know that originally, when it originally broadcast, the actual Macra themselves weren't very good, and the story is usually considered as quite weak. It's very underrated. However, this DVD release, it just made the story fantastic. I have no issues with it. It was great how they went to a nice sort of like beauty, relaxing holiday kind of place, and then the thing that's basically running the place is the Macra, which are these huge crab-like creatures, and in this they were very, very creepy, I thought, and they weren't just one like I think they were in the original. There was, you know, quite a few, and they were on the ceiling, and there was dragging Polly, and even Jamie got dragged at one point, and they basically, whoever turned up and all that, they got converted either with the gas or through like what Ben got, which was when he went to sleep, when he had a deep sleep, he had voices going through his mind, making him obey the voice and their orders and all that. So that was kind of the plot. Trying to convert the strangers, capture them, convert them into being controlled, and basically maintaining the life of the Macra, as the Macra can only be alive with the toxic gas. And that sort of concept I really, really loved. And actually, before I carry on, there were like a minute of a scene, a cut scene that were taken out. I've watched the reconstruction of just that scene, and it weren't anything major or anything. And when I watched the whole thing, I didn't think, something's not right there. The only thing that I did do that with was the very beginning. I mean, it was a beautiful shot of the TARDIS, and it went black and white into colour. The theme looked great. The title sequence looked fantastic. But it was with Polly and her hair, because it continues from the moon base, and she has long hair tied up. And in the actual story, with the cutscene added, they actually give her a haircut, and that was when she had a short hair. But in this animated story, because they didn't have the scene there, she was in the TARDIS from the moon base with short hair, which were a bit at the start. Why she got short hair? She had long hair. But it doesn't affect the story in any way, and I'm not too bothered about the actual scene itself, the actual cutscene, so it didn't really affect my viewing. Now, back to the title sequence. The title sequence were fantastic, and it obviously used the original theme music, but the actual look of the colour of the of the second Doctor's theme. It looks really, really good. I loved that transition into it. And the animation itself, yeah, that's the last thing. The animation, I'm used to, when it comes to animation in classic Who, like the Reign of Terror animation, the Power of the Daleks animation, the Moonbase animation, and this animation was completely different. At first, I was like, oh, this is different. I don't know if I can get used to it, but as the story went on, it was just normal, and it was fantastic the way the different characters moved, the actual look of the sets of each room, fantastic. And it basically, because I was thinking about this while watching it, in the original, it wouldn't look that great, if you know what I mean. And the Macra, they wouldn't look great and huge and all that. It would look more confined, not that confined. It's just with the sets, it looked more confined. But this makes the place look massive, and even the shots on the outside look amazing. But yeah, I can just praise this. It's a very good story. It's very underrated, and this new animation, I forgot who did it, is very, very good. And with the background noises and all that, it fit in. I can't really say anything wrong with it. Yeah. So that's it. That's my review. I would love to know your thoughts on the Macra Terror, the story and the animation, in the comments below. And next will be the Faceless ones, which is another recent animated Doctor Who missing story that I got released. I think it was this year it got released. I think there were a big delay on it. But yeah, I can't wait to watch that, because that has had high praise, I think, even before the animation. So yeah, please comment, like and subscribe for more videos, and yes, I will hopefully see you in my next review. Bye.